All right, let's go. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? Beast Mode Brandon back again. Happy Friday. Every Friday, I like to come on and give you guys a recap, um, kind of go over what we do each and every day live as a team, whether you day trade, swing trade, or you invest. So I'm going to show you how we use some of the AI tools that we do. You know, it's always a good day when you got the 1K a day, SwingMasterPro.com. Let's get it. Um, if you are intrigued with day trading with the team, whether you want to do the day trading side, the swing trading side, if you're watching this when they're recorded, just comment BMT below or send me a message and we'll get you squared away. We have a private chat. We live trade and all. But anyway, today's today's overview, I just want to show you what we do. So what you see here on the screen, I snowballed it together and I put it in trading view in a much simplified approach. So you come in and you don't have to learn every little nuance of stuff that we do. All right. First things first. Well, for you day traders, please pay attention. We have a very powerful technique where we use AI to give us our stocks off our scanner. We have a simple technique. It's a breakout method. We take calls when we break this ceiling box. We take puts or sells when we break this floor box to the downside. Very easy. We sit here, wait patiently. We hang out in our living room, and we wait for something to trigger, right? So there's tons and tons of symbols and stocks. I personally like to trade ones that are very liquid, larger market caps, because I know that they can move enough for me to get out with some kind of profit, pending it goes in my direction, right? So today, I'm old school. I write everything down. I got my handy dandy notepad. All this is tons of stuff. There's about 2 years of data that I have on this that we've been using, that we now just started breaking out this year for us to use, because I need to personally test all this, right? What I'm getting at is on my sheet, I have stocks off the screener that we share before the market opens up that we watch, right? You heard me. So today, a couple of the stocks that we were looking at, right? This is just one technique. We're going to go through a couple just to show you why I do some of the things that I do, right? So we were looking at Nike, NKE. Everybody knows Nike. We wanted to break the ceiling. If it broke the floor, we would not be interested in it today. Today, we broke the ceiling right there. And if price comes down, watch it right there. That's a huge support. We bounced off that. We came close to that target up there. A lot of people got a winning trade on Nike today, right? That's a very easy high probability trade. Another trade that we had, we were watching PEP, looking right off the list I wrote down. PEP, we wanted a floor break. We broke the floor. Guess what? Price came right on down, close to our target. Now, this is the thing why a lot of people fail. When you day trade, right? Us humans, we want more in everything that we do, right? But when you trade with a plan, we know that if we get close to here and we're taking calls, or we get close to here and we're taking puts, whether we're up 5% or we're up 700%, we know our plan tells us certain levels to take action with. Does that make sense? I repeat, our trading plan gives us guidance where to take action at around an area. So you come in, you don't have to deal with, well, I don't know when I'm taking profits, all this, all that, because I personally struggled with this for 3 years, right? Another stock we had Cisco, CSCO, to break a floor. Thing came down, and it pushed down, came back up, got close to our purple line. 3 stocks that we were watching this morning did end up playing out to in our favor. JPM, we were watching a ceiling break. It broke the ceiling, and on a Friday, this did move almost $1. It didn't quite get close to our purple line, but when you're in multiple trades, you can put yourself in a trade to go risk-free. Another stock we were watching SPY. Didn't break. It broke the floor. Guess what happened? ES traders, right? We'll go over futures next. Stock option, SPY. Price came right onto the downside. Qs, we wanted a floor break. Wait for this to load up. We broke the floor. Came right back down to our target. There was another one. Amazon. This broke the ceiling, and some people probably still in it, but moral of the story, I just shown you 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 stocks. 5 of the 6 are actionable. You could go risk-free. There's some people that even took this because this is almost a full dollar up. On a Friday, we may not always hold it to this purple line, depending if we were up 50, 60% on that little bit right there. Well, not a little bit, but that's a full dollar. That's something you could take action on. Regardless, if you're still holding it and you sell out for a loss, hey, it's just a numbers game. Trading is about these three important things, whether you day trade, swing trade, or invest. One is you got to trade your plan, your plan, your plan, your plan. Two, you need to stay consistent, consistent, consistent. Number three, you have to use risk management, risk management, risk management. Those three things is what makes you an expert trader. If you fail to have any of those three things, moral of the story, the odds are against you and you're probably going to fail. No offense. I am crazy. I do eat crayons. Just my opinion. Here, Amazon's pushing on up. If anybody still is holding it, if we do get back up here and you're still in it, this is my other rule when we do trade this too. If we ever hold it, it comes up, comes back down, and then comes back up again at our same area, you need to go in a trail stop, right? So you're protecting yourself. The last stock we were watching today, we called out Tesla. Everybody knows Tesla. We wanted a floor break. It broke the floor. Price come down. Now, this simple yet powerful technique, if you think you could follow suit with this and use risk management, put a BMT below watching this recording, and that's how simplified trading can be. But that's just one technique, right? Another technique we have SwingMasterPro, right? And I'm looking at SPX right here. So there's two different things that we look at this on a 5-minute chart. We have what you see as this red cloud. This would be our order flow, and it is a bearish trend, right? These three dots is a huge pivot. If we break above this, our trajectory is going to change, and we are going to be more, the bulls will be in control. From a shorter term standpoint, we have our lines right here. If we close above this, our short term trend is probably going to change and start coming to the upside. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this. SwingMasterPro AI is very powerful, but this is a standalone system by itself. You see right here, you get this sell entry right here. Here's your stop loss. Here's your take profit. When price comes down, and this is your take profit, and price comes back down and comes back up, and you tell me you're still holding. Remember in the last model, we said we created systems to tell us where we take action. Doesn't matter how much up or down in that specific area. We know if we violate this to the upside, we're taking a loss on it. You follow me? So we're following our plan. That is SwingMasterPro by itself. You can trade it on any time frame, any symbol, Forex, crypto, futures, whatever. Another thing that we trade is if our candles are red, and this is red, candles are red. You see these little reversal arrows, right? These little reversal arrows. We actually call these reversals in the room. We make a joke. We name everything. We call these our boogie calls and boogie puts. Our first trade, we call it a boogie put right here. Your stop loss would be right there, and you'd want to hold it to about right there. Look what happened. Price went down and hit it. This is on a 5-minute time frame. We actually trade this on the 1-minute time frame because it gives us more entries for the scalpers that are in the room. So coming into today, you see right here, we actually called some boogie calls in the room. Our candles were green. We ended up taking a call right here. We ended up taking a call right here. Price pushed up. This right here was worth to me $1,000 on the option side. We were in SPX calls, and my simple stop out was going to be right there. So I don't care if it came down and knocked me out. Then we got another trade with the stop out right there. Price pushed up. Now remember, this is more of a scalping technique. So in a couple minutes, you get to go risk free, right? If this is too fast for you, it's all good. You can use this to your trading personality. Me, I like to be in and out as fast as possible. Then when we get this sell, there's a short, price pushes down. For the boogie entry, we come back up. We get this put right there. Guess what? Another, this doesn't look like much, but think about it. 55.30 to 55.24. That's 6 points of movement in your favor. If you risk $200, that's about 100% move ROI right there. You know what I'm saying? So then when we come back in and we get in an area like this where you see how we're trading sideways, we don't do that. We need to have a nice pullback and then a reverse. So maybe I would take this if my candles will stay red, but they're not. We come back down, I would take the short, but guess what? It is now 11:05. I'm done on the day trading side because we got tons of opportunities already. And my thing is this: if you win your first, second, and third trade, why keep trading, right? give 100% win rate. We know that we cannot be 100% forever. All right. So with that being said, you're playing against the odds. You know a loss is coming sooner or later. So why not finish your day at 100% win rate if you win your first or second one? Now I got you thinking, right? Hey, we can cheers to that. I got my iced coffee in the cup. Cheers, 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 right? But once again, that's just my opinion. You come down here to the 2-minute time frame. If you need something a little bit slower, it is all exactly the same. So like right here, we have our averages, or our order flow is bearish. I have it calculated to kind of tell us the wider we are, the more flow in that direction we have. But this will be a textbook short right here. You got your nice pop to the upside. You come back down. Candles are green, but if our 5-minute is red still, I'm okay taking that against the color. All right. Then we come back up. We come back down. Here's another short. There's your stop. Price pulls on back. Does everybody see that? So the logic and principle is exactly the same. So if you like to be more relaxed, you go to the 15-minute time frame. What's really nice about this ledger is I have multiple time frames without changing the chart for me to see what should happen, and it tells me my last reversal. So if my candles are red and the reversal is green, I know that we're probably getting a pullback, which is good because it's potentially setting us up for another opportunity. But if you don't want to do any of that work, you could trade SwingMasterPro AI solely by itself, and you would see something just like this. There's a buy, there's a winner. There's a sell. I wouldn't take that at the end of the day. There's a buy, there's a winner. Here's a buy, there's a winner. Here's a buy, there's a winner. Here's a sell, there's another winner. So the problem with the higher time frames is you may not get trades every day, but if that's part of your trading plan, you got to be okay with that. You can right-click this, and it sends you text alerts right to your phone. So I've shown you how I day trade, how I scout, why I call some of the things I call out in the room today, and what I'm looking at. Now, swing traders, I need you to stand up right now. We're going to keep looking at SPX, or we'll just put it on SPY, because I know SPY. We're going to put this on the daily time frame, right? The same exact logic as I just taught you. I just shown you, right? Let's zoom in real quick. You have your same principles, all right? You got your SwingMasterPro buy right there. If you just want to be conservatively, the probability is oops, I butchered that. The probability is 86%. What does that mean? That means, well, over a certain period of time, not days, not weeks, but months and years, we have a probability of 86% to go into our favor. What does that mean? Well, that means exactly what I said. So if we take the trade, just food for thought, in the stock option world, we can only lose 100% of the trade that we put into it, right? And if you look at this specific setup right here, this does look like a loser. However, we took this, right, and this actually moved $2 in our favor. When we get a $2 move on a 2-week expiration contract time, that's enough to generate about 15 to 30% ROI, depending on how fast it happens. So for me, that's an opportunity to go risk-free in a trade. Why? Because we get tons of signals. You're always going to get trades and signals, all right? So that actually would be a winner for me, but we could just count that as a loss. Let's say you weren't that fast. I mean, we have closing orders that'll put us in a trail stop when we get that desired 15, 25%. Now, if you buy 4 weeks of time, we can hold it for a little bit longer because we have this time. Anyway, if you just trade SwingMasterPro, here's your buy. This is going to be your stop loss. If we violate that to the downside, we're going to cut that trade. Guess what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days, we get close to that. You want to know what ROI this would be right here? That just moved about $6 or $5 in your favor in 5 days of expiration. So that right there is a net profitable trade, right? This is just SwingMasterPro AI by itself. So right there will be one trade, one winner. This sell will count as a loss, right? So we'll say 1 and 1. This sell, this will be your stop out. Price pushes down way over $2. This actually pushed down, hit TP. So now we got 2 wins, 1 loss. Then we get a buy right there, and we got 3 wins, 1 loss. We get a sell, 4 wins, 1 loss. Buy, 5 wins, 1 loss. Once again, this is 444, hit a high of 447. That's $3, right? So we got 4 wins or 5 wins and 1 loss. There's 6 wins, 1 loss. We got the alerts going off still. Let me hide that. Keep going back over here. We got 7 wins, 1 loss. You got a sell right there. This doesn't look like a winner, but 86 down to 82. That's a $4 move. There's 9 and 1. There's 10 and 1. There's 11 and 1. This sell. There's 12 and 1. There's a buy. 13-1. Buy. 14-1. Sell. All right, we got stopped out. 14-2. Bummer. I thought you said we win everything. I didn't say that. I said we're very good at what we do, and if you stay consistent and use risk management, you have a very good probability to play in your favor. So we're 14-2. Now we're 15-2. Here's another trade. Is a loss. 15-3. All right, 16-3. Loss. 16-4. Sell. 17-4. Buy. 18-4. Sell. 19-4. 20-4. And you get the gist right there. We could keep on going and see the probability. But let's just say 20 divided by 24 total trades. There's 83%. Our probability is 86%. I would go back here and tell you we're going to get a lot more winners because that's going to bring the odds up. There's a winner. There's a winner. There's a winner. That's a wash. There's a winner. There's a winner. Keep going. There's another winner. And there's another winner. So we just added what, like 6 more winners, give or take, right? Anyway, that's how we could swing with confidence, all right? Now, the next thing, if you like to be a little more aggressive and you like to participate and say, well, man, I got in this buy right here, but now I'm on the sidelines all this time because I can't get into a trade. Wrong. You know how we can get back into the trade? The same exact way as I taught you how to day trade and scalp, we can do the same exact thing. If we get a push to the upside and we get a pullback, you could take a call here with that reversal arrow. You could buy another call here. You could buy another call here. And you could buy another call here. Guess what? This short that's going on right now, I love it because I know sooner or later we're going to get a reversal arrow and give me another potential buy situation in a strong uptrend. Are you following me? So now in this trend, you don't get just one trade. You got one winner here. If you had a tight stop and put your stop right there and you lost, all right, you have 1 win, 1 loss. Here, 2 wins, 1 loss. 3 wins, 1 loss. 4 wins, 1 loss. 80% win rate while rocking the same trade. You see how powerful that is? So I tell folks I like to day trade for my job, swing trade to help grow my account. The last piece to my puzzle is I like to invest with the profits I have left over after I can pay some of my bills and all my bills. And this is what I do. The same exact thing as I taught you. If I'm investing, right? Say you buy a house and in 2 months your house lost 25%. Are you selling your house out for a 25% loss? No, you're not, right? So just me personally, not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I do. I don't sell out of my shares for a small loss like that, right? Why? Because if you look at the real estate aspect, if you invest in good, great companies over time, they come back, right? And once again, this is my opinion. How do you determine what a great company is? Me, I wouldn't buy NEO, right? To me, that's not strong enough. Tesla, I would buy Tesla, but I mean, I own Tesla, but I wouldn't tell you to buy Tesla, right? Tesla's can be, all right, Tesla's a bad example. I mean, with Elon, that's a little bit different, but moral of the story, I only buy stocks which I feel can't go to zero, which I can't say that, right? Because it's my opinion. But what I mean by that is a stock has a less than 2% probability to go to zero. So what are those stocks? Apple, I would buy. Meta, Google, Waste Management, UPS, FedEx, those kind of companies that are so large, I feel have a less than 2% probability to go to zero. Now, we know that investing and trading, you never want to risk what you can afford to lose. But if I'm investing with my profits, it's already house money. So when I'm putting into safe companies, I'm okay holding it for weeks, months, and years at a time. Are you following me? So I just wanted to clear that up. So what I do is I come here to the weekly time frame, and I only take the buys, right? Only take the buys. And we're going to look at a random stock. What do we got? Someone put something in the chat box, a good company. And if no one puts it in, I'll just pick one. Let me see if you guys want to participate. Someone just put something in the chat box. We'll just look at Apple. I mean, you can't go wrong with Apple, right? AAPL. Apple pays a dividend for holding the shares. So if we get stuck holding it for months at a time, we're still making a little something. Now, if we zoom out and we come way back here, right? And you look at Apple, I do 4 things. I recommend having 3 or 4 different stocks that is diverse. We'll say AAPL, right? We'll say, what do we want to go with? An energy company. Maybe we'll go with XOM. And then maybe we go Ethereum, ETHE. And maybe we go with, we'll just go with those three, right? We'll go with those three. And say we have a $3,000 account. We'll put 3K over here. So on Apple, I'll put 1K in, right? And I buy it right here at $24. All right. Now remember, this is just kind of the plan that I do and how I manage. I buy in right here, $24. And we know at $48 right here, that's 100%. Well, when shares are pushing to the upside, I like to sell out into the strength. Now, hear me out. If I buy $1,000 into this, and right here, my $1,000 is worth $1,500, guess what? I'm selling out of everything and letting my profit ride, and I'm putting my 1K back into my 3K account. So now, guess what? I have $500 sitting in Apple, so I always have something at work. Then as price keeps pushing up, your 500 up here might be worth 1,000 over here, give or take up in this area. So now we have 1K worth. I'm selling out again. I'm keeping 500 riding, and now my account is at 3,500, right? 3,500. Now we've actually grown it while having 500 in. Then we get this huge gnarly pullback. It's okay because I'm waiting for this buy, and I'm putting my 1K back into it. So now my cost average might be, give or take, right where it's at or a little bit higher, right? And at $48. Then we go in this huge push to the upside, and it gives us another 75% move. But as price moves up, I might put a sell limit here, sell limit here, sell limit here, sell limit here, and I get stopped out. So now, if I put in my $1,500 right here, up here, my $1,500 might be worth $2,500. All right? So guess what? I'm selling out, letting 1,000 ride now, right? 1,000, and I'm putting 1,500 back to the pot. So now I got a $5,000 on the side. All right. Now you're going to see where I'm going with this. Let me clean all this up. So now we have $1,000 into this, and then we sell off again, and we buy in down here at 63, and price pushes up. Now I probably got another $500 riding in. I get to grow the account, maybe another 1,000. Now guess what? Now we get this most recent buy over here at 153. It's up at 234, 235. Guess what? Moral of the story, I don't have 5,000. I easily got $6,000 or $7,000, but we're just going to say $6,000 now. So now we go to the next symbol that we're watching while we're self-managing Apple. All right. You guys follow me still? So now check it out. We get a buy down here at $40 a share, right? We buy right there, $1,000. So now we got 1K into, we got that. So now we got $6,000. Now our side pot's at $5,000. We still have $500 in Apple. We still got 1K in XOM. So at 40, up here at 60, right? Up here at 60, that's $1,500. Maybe you sold out on that little dip right there. So now your 5K is back to 6K, and your XOM, you now have $500 into it, right? And you're okay holding it because guess what? It's all house money. So then your $500 at 60, 90 up here would be worth 1,000. Up here, let's see, up here, it might be worth $1,500. That free house money that you got. Put $1,500, give or take. So now we sell out. We let 500 still ride. We bring back another 1,000, right? Now we got 7K over here. So we cross that out. Then we get this buy, which I love. I'm putting 1K back in there at $101. It's at 117 right now. I'm up 17%, and I got $1,500. So we still riding with it. All right. Now, our cost average might be a little bit less than that, so we might actually be up 25, 30%. But think about this. We're also getting paid a dividend, free money every 3 months for holding this. So now, XOM, it's safe to say we got $1,500 rocking in this. We got a $7,000 account, and we started at $3,000. Now you come over here to Ethereum, ETHE, right? We do the same exact thing. Start over here, $10, right? $10. And it goes up here to $20, 100%. So your 1K right here is worth 2K. You can't sell out fast enough. So now Ethereum, you have 1K in here. We sell out. We let 1K ride. Now we have 8K. Now, as price pushes up, crazy parabolic move. you might sell out. Your 1K might be worth 2K up here again, right? So then you sell out, you bring 1K back to the pot. Now guess what? You still got 1K riding. Then we get this huge pullback. Oh man, Ethereum's a scam, blah, blah, blah. Well, but at this point, we got house money. If we take the 1K loss, so be it, because we started off with 3K. We're now at 9K. So we just grown the account ourselves. Then we get this buy right here. And we may put in 2K because we have a larger pot, right? So let's say we put in 2K right here. Cost average might be about right there with a total of 3K at 16. At 32, right here, your $3 grand, or at 50% right there, your $3 grand is worth $4,500. Up here, it's worth 6K. Let's say you sell out all at 1K ride. Now you bring back 5K. Now you have a $14,000 account while you're still holding. Guess what? You still have 1,000 in Ethereum. You still have 1,500 in XOM. You still have 500 in Apple. So now you have 14K sitting off to the side while having $3,000 into the market, just waiting for that luxury buy signal, and that's a good position to be in. Now you find in Bitcoin. Now you throw in Hershey. I'm from Hershey, Pennsylvania, sweetest place on earth. So now you start doing this, and I tell you, you should have at least a Power 4, Power 5 stock, or you can go real safe and put it in the S&P 500. Something simple. Moral of the story, that is how I invest. That is how I self-manage my accounts. Remember this. You never get paid unless you take profits, right? You follow me? Anyway, I just shown you how I day trade. I showed you how I swing trade, and I show you how I invest. Day trade for my job, swing trade to help grow the account, and I like to buy safe shares at any time I need the money. I could just sell out. I personally have about 45 or 48 different shares in my retirement account. It could all go to zero because it's all house money. Now, I'll be upset if it went to zero, but you get the moral of the story. The last thing that I'm going to say right here, I forgot. Swing traders. I have this AI swing. We actually sell option premium with this, right? We sell option premium with this. So if we come here to the daily time frame, this tells me what contracts to buy or sell premium using this AI swing trade, which we can do that as well. So we do have a couple different swing trade techniques. We do have a couple day trade techniques, but in the end, we just trade our plan and roll with it. So if you see something like this right here, where you see the AI swing trade is 5, and we close right here at 551, we might sell the 556. Say we want to do an iron condor, we might sell the 555s and sell the 545s, and we'd have a huge probability to get that. So if you did the gist of this, check it out. Right now, I'm just going to give you a ballpark figure because you do lose, but once again, it's about building confidence with what you do, right? So check it out. This right here would be where 65. All right, so now check it out. You would get all these little days. You might win, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. Let's see right here. 45. Yep. 6-0, 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, 11-0, 12-0, 13-0. Here, 14-0, 15-0, 16-0, 17-0. Loss. And let's see what happens. 17-2, selling premium. 17 divided by 19, there's an 89% win rate, right? So you just got to stay in alignment with the risk management side. But that's a good streak. Sometimes you're going to go through something where it's like this. You might get 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, loss. 1-0, 2-0, loss. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, loss. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, loss. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, or loss. Win. You get what I'm saying? So we have a great advantage from the swing trading side. If you struggle with time, you can't day trade 5 minutes a day, it's all good. So this is how we use AI to trade. Just wanted to give you this Friday preview. With that being said, if this intrigues you, or you like something, never hesitate to reach out and send me a message. I would love to have a conversation with you. With that being said, it's Friday. Cheers. Do something you enjoy today because you deserve it. Do not let anybody else tell you otherwise. With that being said, hey, you guys have a blessed one. Catch me on the next one. Beast Mode out.